Good morning in the wee hours of the morning, this Tuesday morning. This is me, guys, it's your cook Kemp, and I'm here because I have a podcast or a topic I want to discuss today. I haven't really spoken in a while, so I want to get up on here and tell you what's on my mind. Basically, it's about change. Is change good or is it not so good? Depends on the context of what you're trying to do with change. Um, a lot of times people are afraid of change because they are afraid of the unknown. In my context, I think change is a good thing. Why? Because in change, there's growth. If you don't step out on faith, and if you don't step out on what you believe in to try to do better and to have better outcomes, then you're going to still stay in the same rut that you were in before. Change brings about difference. There's a lot of changes going on in my life right now. Um, I can make one example. I'm writing a sequel to my book. So there's a lot of changes and things that I'm making in the book and everything, which are a good thing because you won't see the same old, the okey doke. There's a lot of things that I'm trying to make happen, but I put God first in all my moves and all my steps and in everything that I pursue. Change is great if you are a man or woman enough to embrace it. Um, Another topic I want to discuss is trust. I have been trusting for so long many and different people and different types of people. But in this day and age now, trust, you have to be careful who you trust because people will get next to you to gain information about you, and then they're either copying what you're doing, they're going to try to sabotage what you're doing, or they're going to see to it that you don't succeed at what you're doing. So, trust is a mouthful. You have to have your own squad that you can trust. Sometimes you can't trust the whole squad. Sometimes you have to believe and trust that God is going to be there to make it happen for you. For example, Jesus had 12 disciples, but one of them was the enemy. And yeah, he needed the enemy to do what he did so that Jesus could die for us and do what he did for us. Yeah, that's true. But sometimes you can't let the right hand know what the left hand is doing. Always move in silence. And always have a backup plan and always have a second plan to go along with that plan. Because just in case something falls through, you'll have another plan always aboard and in motion. So that you can't have nobody just sitting here, setting in stone what you're going to do. Nah, you can't do that. Because if you do, then you're setting yourself up. And that's one thing you don't want to do, is set yourself up. So, my suggestions are moving in silence, your trust, and just being yourself. Because when there's change, there's going to be a lot of people that you would expect or wouldn't expect to come on your page. You know, not just your page, but who can approach you. It's people. There's jealousy in people. People nowadays don't want to see other people flourish and grow. That's sad. That's pathetic. You know, I feel like, and as women, we shouldn't be like that. You know, some women don't want to give other women props, or some women don't want to give other women um, kudos for what they're doing. You know, they'd rather be in their own self way, and they'd rather just sabotage or talk about what you're not doing and what you are doing and make fun of you instead of supporting you. We as women should be supporters of one another, and we should be held responsible for touching up each other's crowns. But that's not always the case either. So, I know it's a little mouthful, and I know that's my soapbox for today, but I had to get on here for a minute because I hadn't been on here for a while, and I know, you know, people search my profile, they look at my profile, so I hope that helps someone. I hope that's encouraging to someone. Always put God first in everything you do. Everything. Consult God first. You know, even when, and I'm not going to sit here and say I do it all the time because I don't all the time. But I pray and ask God to put me in alignment with what He wants me to do, what His will is for me. And if it's His will, it's always going to fall in alignment all the time, every time. So trust God, trust the process, trust trust your momentum, trust who you are as an individual, because you got to believe in yourself before other people can believe in you. So be confident in who you are, be confident in your skin, because everybody's not like you, and you are your own person, and you are your unique original you. So don't worry about what other people think, what other people say, what they try to do, you know, the yada yada yada. Because at the end of the day, you're going to be you, and you're going to do what's best for you. So that's my soapbox. I hope everyone is fine. I hope everyone is good. And enjoy this July month, because these are the new beginnings. See ya.